Hello to my Taurus. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. We're in the full moon phase, even though technically the moon is a waxing gibbous moon, but we're in the full moon phase. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. All right. Somebody has been feeling like the king. Since somebody moved on. Somebody has been really big feeling like they are feeling like a king. All right. So somebody moved on, and somebody has moved on. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and stopped, giving any time to something, right? And so now you're creating something new, right? Here's the Seven of Cups here. Now you're trying to create something new in an environment while you're trying to keep your vibrations high. But there's a lot of baiting and switching going on. There's a lot of baiting and switching going on. A lot of temptations around you. There's a lot of temptations around you. And that's the Seven of Cups. It's a devil in the Minor Arcana, so it's going on right now. It's a lot of temptations going on around you right now. Where somebody's judgment may get a little cloudy. So there's a lot of celebrations going on, right now. Somebody's feeling kind of like on the top of the throne right now, and just kind of feeling some things, internally. You're feeling there's a lot of water here. Somebody could be feeling a lot of things internally, and things could get kind of wild. Things could get kind of wild. So Source is saying to you, somebody's kind of on a fence. Somebody's kind of on a fence now because some things are coming back to you from a long time ago. Yeah, that's Mars. Something from a long time ago. Something happened a long time ago that may have made somebody cry. And right now, something you're having a total recall of some things in your spirit. Having a total recall of some things, and that is the Tower card. That's Mars. Something is kind of baiting you into like somebody's demons are trying to come to life. That's the Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups is about, the devil is like really just kind of sort of like trying to bait you into something, trying to get you to do something. So you gotta be real careful. So this is the time to pray for strength. Time to pray for strength. Because if you give any time, even a little bit of time to something, just because you feel like somebody has moved on, just like you feel like somebody has moved on with your life, something may have happened a long time ago. But something is like that. The feeling is coming back up in somebody's feelings again. Some feelings are starting to come back up. These loving feelings are starting to come back up in somebody's spirit again. And somebody's trying to make some decisions about some things. Somebody's feeling some kind of way. And part of it is because you're ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. So if you're around certain types of music, you're around certain types of things. It's the holiday season going on. You're trying to create something new, you're fixed sign, so you're kind of fixated on a certain way of being, and so the Source is saying you want to see how this person is on this horse, like getting as far away from something. So it's saying you want to stay away from temptations that cause you to be egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, that bullying, and which may cause somebody to be, or get away from, and that's the dark side of 8. The other dark side of 8 is being passive, succumbing to passive and powerless behavior, where somebody just like, the alcohol made me do it. Another spirit took over. I don't know what I was thinking. right? So it says it's time for you to stay focused because somebody is trying to fight something within themselves. Somebody is trying to fight hard, trying to fight something within themselves since somebody has moved on, and this something is just like really, really kind of tearing at you. So here we have the Ten of Cups here, and so somebody wants sacred bonds and sacred relationships, but God has to, that's the sacred and divine bonds and sacred relationships. And it's like somebody wants a sacred relationship with you. It's something you may have prayed for. Might have prayed, so you know what. So it's like, I really want a. Somebody may have said, because we're talking about the Four of Wands. Somebody may have said, I want a new and exuberant love in my life, and and I want, I want to be able to travel together. I want to be able to go around the world. I want to, I want to partner, in business. I want to partner in love. But there's the devil right there. That's the Seven of Cups. The devil is really trying to get somebody to do something. Again, this is not the first time something happened because I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. Source is trying to, the devil is trying to create an environment where that shark comes out. That's the dark side of King of Cups. That's what the devil is trying to create, an environment where that shark comes out, where it's just a coldness behind somebody's eyes after they do something. I don't remember. I had too many drinks. Things kind of got out of control. This such a thing. I was on medication, whatever, and the devil made me do it. Whatever it is, right? Where the sacred bond is over. The sacred bond is over. So Source is saying it's time for you to, leave some kind of circus behind. Like leave something, some wild behavior or some kind of like something behind. So it's like it's time to leave something behind. Because something's not going to be as sacred as you think. Somebody already got some information. Looking at the cards here. This not this for the Ace of Cups here. Source is trying to give you an opportunity to create something, to raise your frequency, So you're gonna feel very fortunate that you did. Yeah. So somebody need to cut some ties with some energy. Somebody's already been on the fence. Somebody's been like, I'm indecisive about something. I don't really know what's going on. And it's going to bring you down to a lower frequency. That frequency of being low causes a lot of people say the devil made them do some stuff they regret later. So it's trying to tell somebody right now that Seven of Cups is no joke. That's the devil in the minor arcana. And there's a younger person than you that's involved in something. That's walking around on eggshells already. They're already walking around on eggshells. They've been an open book about a lot of different things. People got a whole lot of ideas already. They're trying to put on the armor. They're working real hard to put on the armor, trying to protect themselves, and all this length of time, somebody's around somebody at least 8 hours a day. Like I said, a lot of temptations going on around you. A lot of temptations going on around you, right? Here we have the Ten of Cups. And so for somebody is saying that family is sacred, right? Somebody is saying that family is sacred, but whenever I see the Seven of Cups in the reading, I'm like, oh boy, here come the devil acting crazy again. And who knows what it is. So if somebody have any kind of, anything around money or, intimacy, just put it that way, that's unhealthy, the devil is going to pull it out. So somebody really needs to pray to Source for strength, because somebody is trying to put the armor. Somebody is just like really trying to put on the armor and work real hard at something that's already, looks like something has already happened. Somebody's already walking around like they were walking around on eggshells. Right. So somebody's about to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. Somebody's about to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. Because two situations are going on here. So you're trying to work hard on yourself, on your temptations, while somebody is trying to work hard and learning something new. They feel like they're holding a bag for something, so they have a responsibility to pay something, whoever this energy is. So they're going to school or trying to learn something new. Like they're trying to keep themselves busy. They're trying to create a different life for themselves. Somebody else is working, behind closed door. They just working, they feel like they've been left, somebody left them with a bag and they have to pay off their bills, and it's like these two energies are literally doing the same thing. One you know about, one you don't know about. They both working hard, literally doing the same thing. But this devil card right here is playing tricks on somebody's mind. The devil is playing tricks on somebody's mind. Somebody got a decision to make. Somebody got a serious decision to make about something. But there's an energy that's in the middle of it that Source is saying you need to cut that energy off, because that energy is getting ready to make somebody feel it's going to cost somebody a fortune, both in your personal and your professional life, if you don't cut them off. Because it's, like I said, it's called something that's causing you to vibrate on a low frequency. So just letting somebody know something is very unhealthy and something is very toxic around you right now. That number 6 looks like a rounded back with a bulging belly, and something that's just very unhealthy around money and around relationships. And it's like somebody that's connected to you right now and around the holidays, they keep looking at them. They keep giving them a look. That's how they connect. Whoever this is, it's a younger person. They keep giving you a look, Taurus, that you may be missing. They're giving you a look, letting you know this energy is unhealthy. And you may be thinking, oh, they just jealous of them because this is my person. They're jealous. They're telling you something else. They trying to... So somebody will figure it out. I keep trying to tell people in readings, but... people send me a lot of text messages like, oh my God, I did not see you say the readings, this and I didn't even see it. You said it right there in the reading. I'm like, yeah, I can't say everything on YouTube. I pull these videos down in a heartbeat. Can't say everything on YouTube, but somebody's trying to tell you something, Taurus. It's a younger person. You're not paying attention to their facial expression. They keep trying to send you messages, but the devil is running rampant. That's what we got all this water here. It's a lot of festivities. It's a lot of feelings going on in your body because you're an earth sign, and there's music. So there's, things are on loop when you listen to music. That's what's a hook, hooks of a song. And so you hear something over and over and over again, just run over and over and over again. Somebody's feeling some kind of way. Maybe the drinks are flowing. Everybody's having a good time celebrating, but you're starting to have some feelings again. And then the Tower card, which is Mars, is a total recall, like a total memory of stuff from a long time ago that's going to resurface. And if you have not dealt with your Chiron, that goes to the root of deep spiritual wounds. It's all going to come up while Mars is retrograde. So while we started out this cycle in Sagittarius, we had a new moon in Sagittarius, and then we had a first quarter moon in Pisces, but where people are dreaming bigger and you're getting downloads and remembering all the sacrifices of your ancestors, because somebody is very, very creative. Somebody has a lot of gifts and talents. And this is like really right up your alley as a Taurus, because you're ruled by Venus. This is how somebody can make a lot of money. But if you're in the wrong area, if you're around a bunch of energy vampires and you're drinking, you're like instead of pouring water into yourself and like, okay, I need to make sure I know what my moon sign is. I'm listening to water sounds, drinking a lot of water, You know, I'm doing stuff to pour into myself. The devil is easy for another spirit to take over, and that water to look like something else. Where you feel like, okay, I'm delusional. The devil made me do something I didn't even know what. And oh my God, trying to help somebody. Somebody that you connected to has to go. For real. I don't know who this is, but somebody you are connected to, they have got to go. So, but, yeah. Somebody also has, I think a lot of people have a lot of exes, you know, like not a lot of exes. Like when I say exes, it's not always ex-lover, but in this case, somebody has a bitter ex-lover. So it may not be who you think it is, right? Because that's what the devil does. The devil is the author of confusion. So the devil will make you think this ex over here is bitter, this one is jealous, and your mind is here, over here. But really, the devil could be over here, right? And you won't even see something. You won't even see something. Next thing you know, boom, got you. So here we have create the change that you want. Somebody need to get into prayer mode, for real. Because somebody's just way too highly gifted. Source is really trying to bring you into financial independence. You and somebody into financial independence. And all of these gifts and talents in somebody's family, this could make somebody financially independent. But it's something that's in the middle, connected to you right now, like physically connected to somebody is in your life right now that you've been a little indecisive about. We're not talking about somebody you haven't talked to, somebody you broke up with, somebody who's in your life right now. Who is focusing on somebody's ex that's throwing you off and you missing it. And your person, somebody right there in your face, somebody... You'll get it. Always bet on you. You're going to answer prayer to somebody. So, but yeah, so drink more water is a form of self-care. Pray and meditate. Somebody has it's somebody's father or grandfather is apologizing for hurting somebody. I don't know who this is. Somebody's parents or grandparents or somebody is apologizing for hurting somebody. I don't know how somebody hurt somebody. Maybe they didn't tell somebody something. Maybe they didn't. You know, we talking about all this, like water is creativity, so it could. Maybe somebody didn't have enough money for, lessons for, like whatever, like kids around what age of 8 to 14 like to take like music lessons. Like most, I can't say most. Some schools have like bands, or like maybe somebody wanted to play an instrument and somebody didn't have the money to play instrument or whatever, right? Or could have caused somebody to get bullied or into a lot of fights, or something created, some kind of environment where you were around just vampires. You were just around a bunch of vampires. And so something is going to come back to your memory. Something is going to come back to your memory. It's going to come back to your memory. So you have the gift of precognition. This is foreknowledge. Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. You made a positive impact on some people. Somebody failed at stealing your identity. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's trying to steal your identity. Whatever you do this is a family member. This is a family member. Somebody was basically trying to be you. Like, what? What in the world? This is a family member. Actually, this is two family members. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this is too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to get into prayer warrior mode. Cause I feel like you know how Taurus people say dude, you got some family members like they stood in line like got some extra creative gifts. That's what this is. Who's a Taurus? Who's an entertainer? Who's a Taurus? Who's an entertainer? Who's a oh, y'all can look it up. But this is like somebody is creatively a triple threat. This would be like creatively. If you were in an area where creatively you could use your gifts and it would be appreciated, you'd be a person who can sing, dance, and write. Like a person who plays instruments and a person who like this highly creative, like somebody stood in line and got some extra gifts. That's what this is here. But in the wrong environment, because we're talking about sacral chakra, we're talking about sexuality, we're talking about sensuality. This could be misread, it could be read wrong. Drinking, it could be the opposite of, it could be very unhealthy and very wounding for somebody. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The devil right here in the 7 of Cups is tempting somebody right now. So when you're talking about you being around family members and somebody talking about stealing your identity, it's like literally like somebody could just almost, if you're around loved ones who they can use something against you, that's exactly, they would use this opportunity. So it's time to release negativity. Somebody feels like somebody feels like you talk down to them, and as far as they're concerned, y'all know this type of spirit I'm talking about, Taurus. It's the type of okay. Yeah, so okay. So for instance, because you all are earth signs, right? So earth signs would be you, Capricorn, Virgo, and deals with the physical existence of things, right? Find out what your moon sign is and pour into yourself so you don't miss something, because you see Scorpio on the card, right? So let's say, for instance, your sister is a Scorpio and y'all have a great relationship. And I mentioned Scorpio, like it's time to release negativity. It's a Scorpio. And you say, oh, my sister's a Scorpio or my best friend's a Scorpio. There's no way. That don't even apply to me. The whole reading for you will go out the window. Devil will have a field day with you, right? Remember, it can be Scorpio in somebody's birth chart, right? It could be, and you don't need somebody's time of birth to know what's in this birth chart, where Scorpio is in people's birth chart. You don't need the time of birth. But Source is trying to help somebody, like, you got somebody right there in your midst that you may think they're holding on to something else as far as family is concerned, some kind of bitterness or jealousy, but they're trying to tell you about something that could hurt you. So somebody and this card came out one time before, and I mentioned in one of your readings, it's time to plan a vacation. So somebody could be thinking about planning a vacation. Somebody could be thinking about planning a trip or planning a vacation. Focus. I'm devoted to a clear mind. I take action towards my highest goals daily. I am confident in my abilities. I release distraction. I get the important things done. I am organized. I'm in control of my thoughts. The devil is crafty. That's all I can say. All I can say. So, alrighty. 31. I am disciplined. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. 31. All right. That is what I have for you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. That is what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.